everybody, welcome to Just Upright. My name is Doc Jing Ruder. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and I'm your foreign educated physical therapist guide to United States application. I hope you guys are doing great. So thank you so much to the viewers. Thank you to the subscribers. You are helping me boost this channel to reach as many fellow foreign educated physical therapists around the world to ease the very difficult process to United States application. So I hope that you would subscribe if you haven't yet, because again, like I said, I am in a mission and you will be in a mission with me when you subscribe so that we can help each other out with this United States application for foreign educated physical therapists. So I've been making videos about, different states on the requirements per state. So if you watched my other videos, a lot of you know that United States are not actually united when it comes to requirements. Each state has their own unique requirements. We have 50 states here in the US, and each of them has their own board of physical therapy and they have their own set of requirements. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today are the requirements for the state of Maryland, as requested by one of our many of our subscribers actually want to know about the state of Maryland. So for those others who requested states, they are on my list. I'm trying to get through them, but you have to understand, I am a wife, I'm a mom, I work in the clinics, and we do homeschool. So there are so many things that are going on, and I'm trying my best during spare time to do videos for you guys. So this is not my full-time job. I only do this on the side. And of course, God and my family are my priorities. So I hope you do understand that, okay? I'm trying to do my best to be as efficient as possible in making videos per week so that I can help you guys with your processing, okay? So for those of you who are asking me basic questions, based on your question, I can tell whether you have some knowledge or no knowledge at all with the step-by-step process with United States application. If you want me to walk you through the process, I have Masterclass for you to understand completely the basic knowledge, the step-by-step process from start until end. Okay, so it's called uspt Turbocharge Masterclass. You will have access on it wherever you are in the world 24/7. You can play it, replay it, watch it as many times as you want to until you get it, okay? Because if you do not understand the basic of it, you will lose a lot of money. You will be confused, frustrated, and you may give up with your United States application. So that is the surest way for you to understand the basic so that you will be equipped and empowered so that you know what would be your next steps with your United States application. So check out the links of my master classes below, okay? So we're going to talk about Maryland coming right up. So always go to the website, the exact website of the state you want to apply, as I always tell you guys, because there might be changes from the time I recorded the video to the time you watch it, okay? So what I did is I searched Maryland requirements for foreign educated physical therapists, and then I look for the website, official website of Maryland.gov. So you click this licensure requirements for Maryland. So as you can see, this is maryland.gov over here. And so application process and applicant responsibilities, okay? So let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so check the application status. It is the applicant's responsibility to monitor the status of your application. So you will have to apply online. So to make an account, and then you can see your status online. Processing time, the application process can take up to 60 business days due to response times from other organizations which are beyond the board's control. Applicants should contact those organizations directly for updates. So it means, they are dependent on the, for example, FCCPT or other credentialing agencies, or from your school to submit the required documents to the board and things like that. Okay, so that's why they say it's beyond their control. So documentation requirements. So I like this part because other states do not have this law, but you would like this law in Maryland. So House Bill 454 prohibits board from requiring proof of lawful presence in the United States or a social security number or individual taxpayer identification number as a condition for licensure. Okay, so if you haven't watched my videos, I'll put the link here. And that is the states that you have to watch out for with strict requirements. Okay, so some of them are Tennessee, Indiana, or California, Nevada. They actually have this requirement, proof of lawful presence in the United States or social security number or ITN as a condition for licensure. Okay, even before you can apply to those states, you have to be here in the US, or you have to have US, like being an immigrant or a US citizen, because that is what it means to be lawfully here in the US, to live here and seek employment. Okay, so this is beautiful when it comes to Maryland because they do not require this very strict requirement for you to be licensed in Maryland. Okay, so that's one good thing about Maryland. So allow up to 10 business days for received documents to be posted on the application by our office. Licensure processing, allow up to 10 business days for full licensure once all criteria have been met. So actually that is a fast processing. Only licensure by examination applicants may request a temporary 90-day license. Okay, so they have a temporary license available if you're going to have licensure by examination rather than by endorsement. Address change, immediate written notice must be provided to the board for any changes in home address. And for questions, for inquiries, email with your application number, ID number, or Maryland license number. Okay, so when you email them, put on the subject of your email your license number or Maryland license number or application number, okay, so that they can process it right away. Okay, so when you go down here, you can see there are many tab here that you can actually choose. So for the sake of this video, we're going to choose licensure by examination, foreign educated. So you click on the plus sign. So click here for online application. Okay, only use mailing address, personal email address, and personal telephone number to ensure you receive all notifications. So you have to make an account. Okay, pay the application fee of $150, credit or debit card only. And then they have a criminal history records check. Okay, so there are many states that actually do the criminal history records. Okay, so if you click on that, it will take you to this PDF file. Okay, so this, I will leave it up to you guys to read this, on your own time. Okay, so they have instructions. If you already in Maryland, you have to read this instruction on how to get your fingerprinted. And if you live outside of Maryland, but I suppose this means within the US, because a criminal background check is usually done here in the US, not in your own country. Okay, so you have to email the Maryland Board of Physical Therapy and inquire how to go about the criminal background check if you are outside the U.S. Okay, so this is for your for you to review and understand. The link is there on their website. Okay, and then we have go back here. Oh, sorry, here. So Maryland has a jurisprudence examination. Okay, so take and pass the online open book. Oh, that's good news. Open book exam with a score of 90% or better. The exam consists of 35 questions taken from Maryland Physical Therapy Act statutes and regulations. So if you click here, you can have that the copy of that statutes. Okay. Exam access instructions and access code are sent via email. Passing is required for full licensure. Okay. So to register for NPTE, you have to go through FSBPT. Okay. Passing is required for full licensure. Passing of NPTE. So photograph, send PDF head and shoulder photo to their email address mdh.bphte@maryland.gov. Evaluation. So these are the credentialing agencies accepted by Maryland: FCCPT, ICD, and IERF. Okay. Evidence of competency in English can be emailed to their email address. Okay, the test of English as foreign language accepted with minimum scores of 24 writing, 26 speaking or oral, 18 listening, and 21 reading. Okay, oral competency certification request form completed by physical therapy school graduated from. So if you click here, this is just a certification from your school that the mode of teaching was taught in English, or was it taught in native language. Okay, so you have to complete this, your name, your address, your city or country, state, phone number, email address, date of birth, and then graduation. The part 2 will be filled out by the school where you graduated, the name of the school, what year, university, subjects were taught, and responses were required in. Is it in English, written and oral? Clinical training was taught and responses were required from patients and healthcare professionals in English or native language. They have the official's name completing the form, the title, what's the job of the person, was it the registrar, the date signed, and the seal over here, and then you have to submit it to the board. Okay, so there you have it, guys. So nice and simple and direct for Maryland State. Now the problem is they did not specify the coursework tool that they require from the foreign educated physical therapists. Okay, so as of right now, in general, majority of the states require you to have at least a master's degree or equivalent, or TDPT, okay, degree, in order for you to be licensed here in the US. Okay, so it is hard to know what your deficient subjects here is or are, because only Educational Credential Review or ECR can do that. You have to apply for ECR through either FCCPT, ICD, or IERF to know your deficient subjects. And you can take those deficient subjects, or you can take a master's degree or a TDPT degree to cover for the deficient subjects, because the coursework tool right now is coursework tool number 6. Okay, so coursework tool number 6 dictates that you have at least a master's degree or higher, TDPT. Okay, so the moving forward, the states are going to require eventually, not yet right now, except New York is requiring, if you apply to New York right now, they require TDPT. Okay, if you apply to Illinois and you graduated January 2024, and moving onwards, then they require you to be TDPT. So majority of the states are moving towards that direction. So if you're gonna ask me, should I get a master's degree, should I get a TDPT degree, I would tell you to, if you can and it is possible, to go for TDPT degree, because by the time you finish your master's, they might require TDPT. Okay, it's not a guarantee, but it's surely going forward that way, because again, here the graduates here in the US are Doctor of Physical Therapy already for many years now. Okay, more than a decade now. There is no bachelor, there is no master's. Right now, all people graduating from PT programs are Doctor of Physical Therapy. So that's why the trend for foreign educated physical therapists is going that way. So let me know what you think about this video. Put your comment down below. Please do not forget to subscribe, because it will help me boost the channel. You will be in mission with me to help our fellow foreign educated physical therapists around the world. There is no shortage of work for you guys here. There is like 13,000 jobs per year waiting for you here, until 2030. Okay, so process your application as soon as you can. Come over here. You are badly needed here. And I wish you all the best with your US application. Until the next video, stay blessed.